Hey, gum people and horsey people. So everybody sees this little shed over here, and I've done a few things about winterizing. And I mean, this thing used to be just kind of like open and wind would go up in here. So I sprayed some of that expanding foam on the outside. This used to have big gaps underneath it. So the only way I could do that foam is I just laid paper, like a newspaper or sheets of paper on the ground. And then I sprayed all this on the sheet of paper. And then I shut this. So it got a flat seal on here. You can still see the newspaper on some of this. And then I just left it shut. And then when I picked it up, I just tore off all the newspaper where it wasn't stuck. And that way it gave me a good seal around here. It looks like I need to do it on the front. Although I think this wood gives a pretty good seal, but I still may go ahead and do that. And of course, this made it through the really last hard winter we had here, where it was below, it was in the negative for like 6 days. And everyone else's water around here froze, and mine didn't. And we were short of power. So this light was going on and off every 30 minutes to an hour. So I have these 2 lights in here, and I don't plug them in till the winter. And then I have this little thing here that's called a thermo cube. And it only delivers power when it gets below 40 degrees. So I plug my light into here, and then I know when it gets below 40, my lights come on and generate heat. And then when it gets above 40, it turns off. As long as this switch doesn't fail, I'm good to go. But I was always having problems because I sealed this up so tight, I can't see when this light's on because it's dark without opening it. And when it's cold and rainy and a pain out here, you don't want to be opening this big thing and getting it down and getting water and everything else in here. So I've got a little LED light that comes with 2 wires, and I've got an old plug from something that I just cut off. So I'm going to wire the 2 wires into that light, and I'm going to slide that light right out the back and let it hang out the bottom. It's outdoor weatherproof. And that way, I'm plugging it into this cube, and then I'll always know by just walking outside, I can see that light on. If I know it's 40 below and that light isn't on, then I know this temperature thing isn't working. So I'm going to put that light in there. Other than that, I just cleaned it up. I squirted it down with that good lubricant. Made sure all my contacts were good. Tightened this up, made sure there's no bugs or anything. I swept this off from the summer. The bugs kind of got in there. I ordered these little clips on Amazon, and they're really good. They hold up to 20 pounds. And I mean, they are hardcore, and they stick to most anything. So instead of having it here with all my other electronics, I'll just stick it to the can back here. And then that's got my Phillips and a flathead and my little special wrench to open that up for my pump, my pressure valve. So that way, when I have to come out here, I'm always like, oh crap, I need this tool. These 3 things will give me all my tools now, so I ain't got to worry about it. So if you got just, and I got these probably at the pawn store, so I got a whole bunch of extra little. So this was a flathead and this was a Phillips, and I go, you know what? I'll put a string around them and I'll hang them on that little hook, and now they're always out here. So once I squirted all this down, I don't know what this is. You guys can see that stuff coming out of there. It looks like it's like green. I don't know why that would be doing that. I went ahead and squirted some of that stuff in there, but I'm not sure how I'm going to clean that. Maybe in the comments, somebody tell me a good way to clean that. Or just leave it alone. I'd probably go get a Q-tip, just rub a Q-tip in there and clean it out. Other than that, I got to cut these off from all the, all my little things coming out here. So I'll cut all those little things off, and it'll make it look a little bit neater in here. Not that it needs to be neat, but those little things just kind of bug me sitting around, sticking out everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those off, and then I should be good to go. And my little thing should be winterized, ready to go. And I know it's only October, but November, December will be here. A freeze come in real quick, unexpected. I go, damn, I wish I'd have got to that. Now, I probably need to take these off and clean that out and maybe hose that out a little bit. You can tell it just over the summer, it got a little stuff in there. Not really down in it, but I'm still going to take those out. I'll clean the bulbs and make sure that works. Bring that inside. And then when I get my light in there, so I'll know when this is on. Kind of like at my horse trough over here. I know some of you have seen that, but I put a little light on that little thing right. This is the new iPhone 13, by the way, this video. So I don't know if it's better or worse than my iPhone 11. AT&T gave me $1,000 credit for this thing. It cost $1,000, so I got it for like $100 for just upgrade free. So this is the first video I've made on this iPhone 13. I was talking on my satellite earlier, just calling North Pole and Antarctica just to see if it worked. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. This is one of my projects that I figured I'd make a little video on. All right, so for those that don't have a well, this is my well that goes all the way down. 400 feet is my well, 420 feet, I think. And then this controls my pressure to my tank, which is about 60. This tank, when it puts up to 60, it shuts off. When it drops below, it turns on. The well kicks on, the pump down there kicks on, and it goes in here. This is a 220. They have to be 220. This is, I forgot what this is called, a controller box or something. What's the name of that? I don't know. Franklin something. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, so far it's looking pretty good. The only thing I might do is put foam here. I put some insulation up there, and you can tell I just kind of used foam to hold it in place because it was flopping around. And I think that really helped keep it from freezing. And it looks like it held pretty good, so I don't have to really do anything to that. But other than that, figured I'd pass on. I put this on when I first got here because this thing was a pain in the ass to hold. You have to get a bucket there. You have somebody else hold it up while you're working on it. So I just put a little hinge here, and what happens is that folds in under when it goes down. So when I drop this, you have to get it just far enough so it doesn't stick. There you go. Shit, that damn thing's heavy. And that's that. And I didn't cut off all my little things, so I'll cut them off when my little light comes on. And again, this used to be all wind and cold getting in here. I sprayed this a long time ago, put a little white spray paint on it. It looks like crap, but you know what? Keeps the wind and cold out. And that's all I really care about. And there was gaps underneath here. Same way. So that's water pump maintenance 101, getting it winterized. Well, where's those crazy horses at? For my horsey people. There, buddy. We got a storm coming in. I don't know if y'all can see that big old cloud out there. There's a little thunder for you. So there's Buddy. Let's see how far this thing can zoom in. Oh, 9 times zoom. Wow, that is a better zoom. I wonder how the color is on that. So out there is a little ransom. Wow, I didn't know I could go 9 zoom. I used to only be able to go 3 on the iPhone 11. All right, so, and the rabbit was over here and Moki was over here, but I don't know where the hell they're at. And I'm waiting for the storm to come in because we need some damn rain. And I'll take it. It's still hot. I came out here, it was all cloudy and it got really cool, and I went, oh, good storm's coming in because it was nice and cool. Went in the garage, started working on this, and now I'm sweating. So the heat came back. You can see a little bit of lightning out here. Not much, but there's a little lightning back in that area out there. It just got a little flash. I don't know how the speaker's picking up, if it's picking up the wind or how my noise is. Again, first video on iPhone 13. Waiting for the storm to come in. And you can tell the horses are pretty worried about it. They're pretty upset that a storm's coming in. They were asking earlier for their raincoats, but I said they can tough it out. All right, hoping for one more nice lightning, but doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. All right, Lynette there.